Maria Fanoshna is in Tripoli and now joins us live. Maria, of course, the rebels in Libya rejecting the possibility of negotiations with Gaddafi. They want to see him in jail, not at the table. What more are the rebels saying about their stance on this issue?
Well, Anissa, what we are hearing here in Tripoli from the rebels makes their position absolutely clear. There will not be any negotiations with Gaddafi, and all they can provide him, they say, is safety and fair trial. The rebels' information minister Mahmoud Shamam has said that even if Gaddafi personally calls him and asks for negotiations, he would not never talk to him. He has added that the rebels are not negotiating with the criminals and with the killers, and prison, not talks, that is ahead for the embattled colonel. Earlier, Gaddafi's government spokesperson Musa Ibrahim has sent a message to the rebels about Gaddafi's readiness to hold talks with the rebels on forming the transitional government. He has even said that Gaddafi appoints his third son Saadi to lead these negotiations. But we have to say that Gaddafi is not right now in a position to negotiate. He's not in a strong position at all, because the rebels are progressing quite well. This statement comes just a week after their brilliant assault on the Libyan capital, Tripoli. As a result, they are virtually controlling most of the city. They're actually right now controlling most of the country as well. So Gaddafi is not at all in a position to negotiate or to offer something to the rebels, and that's clear. And this is what the rebels have been saying these days. Meanwhile, they are now claiming that they are preparing for what they call the final battle, an assault on Gaddafi's last stronghold, Gaddafi's home town of Sirte, which is 600 kilometers east of the capital Tripoli. They are now just waiting for NATO to clear the path towards it. And as far as we can understand, this military operation on the city of Sirte is just a matter of time right now. If only, and there is a chance that there will not be this operation, only if the negotiations with those who support Gaddafi in the capital, Sirte, agree to surrender. And as far as we know, and the rebels are saying that negotiations with them are underway right now, but if they don't agree within the next 2 days, the military operation will start. Anissa?
What about ordinary people in the city? Are there any signs of life returning to normality for them, or is this looking like just the beginning of the end there?
Well, the situation here in Tripoli, I would describe this situation as humanitarian disaster. The Tripoli Council has said that from 60 to 70% of all residents of the Libyan capital don't have enough water and electricity due to technical problems, they say, emphasizing that it's not related to fightings on the streets. The city indeed faces severe shortages of food and medicine as well, and electricity. Even here in a Corinthia hotel where we are staying and where most of the foreign journalists are staying, there is no water. And this is the third day, water-free day here in Corinthia. So the situation is very complicated and people are struggling. Moreover, safety situation is also not good. So it's quite dangerous on the streets right now. People are afraid to leave their homes. I have to say, to emphasize that people are trying to do their best to improve this situation themselves. They're cleaning the streets, they're organizing checkpoints on the roads to check all the cars. But of course they are concerned that their efforts are not enough to improve this situation. Meanwhile, what we are hearing from World Health Organization and the UN, they expect to send humanitarian aid, and maybe we expect that that will help improve the situation here in Tripoli. Anissa?
All right, RT's Maria Fanoshna live from Tripoli. Will continue to keep track of developments there in the capital as these events unfold. Maria, thanks for that update.